Welcome to Inside the Lines alongside Jared Smith. I'm Ariel Epstein. The New York Knicks are on the road tonight at the Philadelphia 76ers, where the Knicks are underdogs by 7 points now. It was at 8.5. It's come down to 7. The total has dropped as well, Jared, from 214.5 down to 210. Why all the line movement?
Yeah, a significant drop in the total. I'm guessing it's because Joel Embiid isn't going to play. We saw the shoulder injury last night. We don't know. He's going to get an MRI, so we don't know the extent of the injury. But now the Sixers are without Embiid. They're without Ben Simmons. You're going to see a lot of Al Horford in this game. You're going to see a lot of Matisse Thybulle in this game. Philadelphia needs to figure out a way to sustain consistent offense without their two best scorers. We'll see how they do it. Of course, if they can figure out a way to just get a little bit of ball movement. We saw Shake Milton have a good game last night against Cleveland, even though the Sixers did lose that game. Both teams coming off of a back-to-back. We'll see if the tired legs has any effect. The Knicks have struggled in this role this season. Of course, a lot of teams do struggle second night of a back-to-back. New York 2-5-1 against the number. So we'll see if those tired legs have anything to do with this line movement. I think it's a bit of an overreaction, though.
Philadelphia has the best home record in the NBA at 27-2. However, both Philadelphia and New York have the same road record at 9-21. Last night, the Knicks lost to the Charlotte Hornets. However, 57 points off the bench. How do you see the bench playing a role tonight?
Yeah, I was surprised. We saw the bench pretty much the entire fourth quarter for the Knicks. We saw Alonzo Trier. We saw Bobby Portis. We saw Mitchell Robinson, who had a double-double. Mitchell Robinson actually isn't a bad, matchup in this game. No Embiid in the middle. Maybe Robinson has a little bit of space there to roam. Of course, the Knicks have to figure out a way to consistently score. That's been the problem for this Knicks team this year. We'll see if they can do it against the banged-up Sixers team.
We'll preview more games coming up here next on Inside the Lines.
They say less is more, but we believe more is more. That's why we built FanDuel Sportsbook with more ways to bet, more ways to fund your account, more ways to cash in, and more ways to cash out, with payouts delivered straight to your bank account in as little as 48 hours. You want more? You got it. Join today and get a risk-free bet worth up to $500. FanDuel Sportsbook. More ways to win.
Welcome back to Inside the Lines, presented by the FanDuel Sportsbook. He's Jared Smith. I'm Ariel Epstein. The Portland Trail Blazers are on the road tonight at the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers 10-point favorites with the total at 218. Jared, the line's moving in the Pacers' direction. Yeah. How much do you side with the public?
Yeah, I actually I think the line movement is certainly warranted here. The Pacers have been the hotter team. They seem to be playing a little bit looser. They're very confident with their playoff positioning in the East. After Indiana with the 6th seed, a very big drop-off there. And they're facing this Blazers team, which is really struggled. No Damian Lillard. They're 1-3 since Lillard went out with that injury. They're 0-5 against the spread in the last 5 games. So Portland is really struggling. They're on the road where Indiana really plays well at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. I like the Pacers in this matchup, and the total's very low. The Blazers defense is very poor, and the fact that we're seeing a low total even more wants me to side with Portland, with the Indiana. I also like the under in this game as well.
Portland giving up 115.3 points per game defensively, which is why I like a prop bet here, and I'm going with the Pacers' Domantas Sabonis
Dominator.
Over 19.5 points. The final game we're previewing, the Sacramento Kings are at the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder are actually the best team against the spread this season, hitting at 66%. And they're favorites by 7.5 points with the total at 221. That's dropped as well. Yeah. Jared, why the drop in the total, and why are the Thunder now 7.5 points favorites as opposed to 6.5?
Yeah, I don't really trust the line movement here. The Kings have been playing really well. They've won 7 of their last 10 games, not only straight up, but also against the spread. This is a team for Sacramento that's improving. We've seen De'Aaron Fox, 3 straight 20-point performances. I really like this Kings team. I'm going to take the extra value here. Give me Sacramento. Maybe a little bit of regression for the Thunder. They had that great against the spread number. Give me the Kings plus 7.5.
I'm also taking the Kings and the points.
Sacktown, baby.
Dalla time, it's our long shot bets. I'm going first, and I am going to jump back on the Domantas Sabonis train. So I think Sabonis is going to have a triple-double tonight and a Pacers win, which is a real long shot according to the odds.
Yes.
It is currently at plus 1,400, so 14-1 odds. I'm going with it. What do you got, Jared?
My bet is not quite as big of a long shot, but it is a sprinkle. Let's call it a keto sprinkle, a little bit light on the carbs. Anthony Davis, he's been great. No LeBron James tonight for the Lakers going up against the Warriors. Anthony Davis, 35 points or more. Lakers win. Plus 300. Not bad, but again, carb conscious.
I'm going to eat carbs tonight then instead of you. Thanks for joining us here on Inside the Lines, presented by the FanDuel Sportsbook.